Hi there, I'm Nimish Patel Owen, and you're listening to Live Your True Self, episode number 60. After 18 years doing corporate, in 2018 it became about doing me and doing what I love. It wasn't that long ago that I too felt stuck, lost, and asking myself, who am I anyway, and what's my purpose? Full of self-doubt, fear of failure, and confusion. Fast forward to this moment and you'll see a version of me that's true to myself. Calm, confident, and clearer than ever before, inspired by Krishna's words in the Bhagavad Gita, one must deliver himself with the help of the mind and not degrade himself. The mind is the friend of the conditioned soul and his enemy as well. So perspective is everything, and no matter where you find yourself on your spiritual journey, allow me to guide you to drop out of your head the busyness in your mind and drop into your heart the sacred space that holds your beautiful soul, so that you too can awaken your true self and live life more meaningfully in this moment. Take a deep breath and listen on in. Hello, welcome back. How are you? I am super grateful you are here. I hope all is well. I am good. I just can't believe how fast time seems to be flying at the moment, but it is an exciting time. But before we dive into that, it dawned on me that I've mentioned that I'm launching on the podcast here, and it's something that I haven't explained before. So in case you were wondering, a launch is when a new product or service or program, in my case, is officially made available to the public, to an audience, sometimes for a specific period of time. So there's like a start and a finish launch period. So I just wanted to share that with you because sometimes I just get stuck in my own head thinking that everybody just knows what I'm talking about. But if you did know that, then forgive me. I just wanted to share that with you. But if you're listening to this in real time, then I'm super excited to share that I'm launching Be the Energy, our 12-week program. The doors are now officially open for new members. So as I say, if you're in real time and you're listening to this on June the 20th, I think it comes out, then the doors are open and you are so welcome. All you have to do is go to www.nimishapatelowen.com/be the energy to learn more and join us. This online program has been years in the making, let me tell you. It's meticulously designed from my own personal journey and inspired by my clients' experiences too. And it gives you everything you need to reconnect with your true self and thrive, particularly as a high achiever. And if you've been in my space and here with me on the podcast for a while, waiting for the right time to go all in and invest in you and your true self and your personal development with me by your side, this is it, my lovely. Enrollment is open. And let me just share a few things. Be the Energy provides what I call the foundational mindset skills and transformation necessary to better navigate life's roller coaster of ups and downs, right? We're all human experiencing this life, and these skills are everything that you need. So just imagine the transformation that could happen if you reconnected with who it is you truly are and created the mindset to intentionally believe in yourself. And picture taking action from a place of love versus fear to confidently navigate and shine as the best of who you truly are through this chapter of yours, despite your doubts. This is the essence of Be the Energy, and it's for you if you're ready to know yourself and also who you're not better than ever before. If you're ready to manage your emotions and gain a new level of self-awareness, if you're ready to embrace and love yourself, flaws and all, if you're ready to see yourself and the world in a whole new light and energy, whether you're ready to elevate your confidence inside out, empowering you to pursue your purpose and really lean into doing what you really love and adopting a positive mindset and taking action from a place of love, which we spoke about, and feeling aligned with your true self and really embodying who you truly are, which is what we do here. But this program just takes it to another level, and you and I get to work together hand in hand and journey through your transformation. So if any of that resonates with you, my lovely, I'd love to personally invite you to join us. As I say, all you have to do is go to www.namishapatelowen.com/be the energy, and you'll find all the details and everything that you need there. And I look forward to seeing you on the inside. So that is my little pitch for the launch that I am in. So it is all go. And let me just say a big thank you to you if you joined my free class, Achieve Your Goals Faster. I'm so grateful for you. You heard all about the program there, but also you took the mini transformation from the teachings. And if you didn't, no worries. I am sharing a snippet of some of what we covered today. So today we're talking about 3 distinct approaches to achieve your goals. In any area of life starts with a clear picture of what you desire. Without an intention or goal, you can't gauge success. So we've got to be clear on what our intention is and what we really want. And when we are, as high achievers, once we know what we want and also why we want it, our first instinct is to ask, what do I need to do? What's my plan? What will I need to do, have in place? How will I achieve this goal? And we tend to focus our efforts on hard work, but often stop seeing progress. And that's, the big progress, but also the little steps, that we take. And this is what holds us back. And here's why: by exploring 3 distinct approaches to get ahead in life and succeed. Let's call them the victim high achiever, the worker high achiever, and the purposeful high achiever. And let's look at each one and break down what's happening in their mind. The victim high achiever operates under the mantra have, do, be. They say, when I have enough time, money, and support, then I'll do the things I've always wanted to do, and then I'll be happy and successful. They say, I don't have what I want yet. If I had what that person has, I'd be as successful as them, but since I don't, I'm not. And the victim high achiever is always waiting for external circumstances to change before taking necessary action. The worker, high achiever, follows the do, have, be model. They say, the more I do, the more I'll have. The more I'll have, the happier I'll be. And they say, the more I do, the more there is still to do. And the more I have, the more there is to lose, and therefore the harder I will work. And there is this real focus on working and working hard and really putting in the effort in, it's like overdoing it. And this mindset often results in busyness, exhaustion, and a never-ending cycle where happiness and contentment feels out of reach because you're constantly on this hamster wheel of doing more. In contrast, the third approach is the purposeful high achiever who adopts the be, do, have approach. They say, it's not about what do I need to have or do before I can start or be successful. It's about who do I need to be now. They say, what kind of person would achieve the outcomes I want? And they focus their time, effort, and energy on being the person that achieves their goals in the present moment by embodying those qualities of confidence and belief and clarity. Their actions align with their goals and the outcomes flow naturally. And they focus on becoming the person capable of achieving the results that they want, allowing success to just flow, and them showing up by taking inspired action. And so just notice that you still need to do the doing, but they're doing the doing from a different energy because they're being conscious and intentional about who they need to be. And they may still feel some of the disappointment or frustration or confusion, but they are also intentionally cultivating the characteristics and qualities of the person who they need to be. And we all know what that is. So why does this matter? The approach we take to achieving our goals impacts our mindset, our energy, and ultimately our success. So by focusing on who you need to be now in the present moment, rather than just what do you need to do, we create a foundation for sustainable success and fulfillment. And let's face it, it makes everything so much more lighter and fun, and we stay in belief. And you would have heard me talk about being in belief, which is just 51% plus. So you can still have the disbelief. That is not a problem. It will be there. We are humans with the human brain, and it will try and keep us safe and small. And so it will fear the future and it will dwell on the past. But as long as we're in 51% and above in belief and in the qualities that will come onto of who you need to be, then it just makes things so much more fun. I invite you to think about which approach you currently embody and be open and honest, right? Zero judgment. just know that if it is the victim or worker or even a combination of them, it's totally normal. Believe me, we are all in this place together, and I can so relate to them. Just consider how shifting more towards a purposeful high achiever mindset could transform you and your life and moving you closer to who you want to be. And let me share a couple of personal stories that brings this concept to life. When I gave birth to our first child during my pregnancy, I was very much a worker high achiever, and we were so grateful to be having our first child, and I focused on doing everything right in speech marks with my fingers, attending prenatal classes, signing up for the NCT, which is National Child Trust workshops and program, reading books. I got the app and was following week by week progress. We were preparing at home for the nursery, just doing all the things, taking care of myself, eating well, exercising. And I believed that if I did everything perfectly, that I would have a smooth birth and be the best mum ever, of course. But when labour started, whilst we did all the preparations and did all the classes, let me tell you, things don't always go as planned. The body is so miraculous and knows exactly what it needs to do, but it doesn't quite always go to plan. And I found myself overwhelmed and anxious and fearful and uncertain, realizing that all my doing wasn't enough to control the situation that was unfolding in front of me and all the feelings that I had. And in that moment, I had to shift my mindset. Instead of focusing on what I needed to do, I asked myself, who do I need to be right now? And the second time round, it really became so much more clearer in terms of adopting that approach. And I realized that I needed to be someone who was calm and confident and resilient and present, and someone who was in my body rather than in my head, and really breathing more consciously and being in control of my mind and body versus just letting all the control be taken from me. And I needed to trust my body and embrace the process, and no matter how unpredictable it was, just know that I was safe and that what was meant to happen will happen. And by embodying these qualities, I found real kind of strength and groundedness in and amongst the chaos. And the birth of my first compared to the birth of my second was like a complete transformative experience. Not because of what I did, but because of who I was, being in that kind of critical 24-hour period, particularly during labour. And the second time round, in terms of being assisted, I ended up giving birth on 1 paracetamol and just serious conscious breathing. And it was super quick. We didn't even get into the pool, which we'd planned and was all ready for us, but it was just such a seamless birth, and he was well and I was well, and all the drama before, during and after that I'd experienced the first time round just did not happen. And this was all from a place of being conscious of who I needed to be the second time round. And it really was a game changer. And another example of this is with this program, right? When I first launched Be the Energy program, I initially approached it as a worker high achiever, and I focused on all the tasks I needed to do, designing the curriculum, marketing the program, doing all the back end, doing all the front end, setting up the online platform. And I was working tirelessly, often long hours and weekends. And whilst that was all necessary, in hindsight, I can really see that I was believing that the more I did, the more successful the launch would be. However, despite my hard work, I know that I felt stuck, and I know that I felt frustrated, and I know that I wasn't in my energy because the progress was slow and because I felt tired. And I wasn't exuding all my goodness. I was really, half empty, so to speak. And it was through coaching that I realized I was approaching that launch from a do, have, be mindset. And I was caught up in doing and having, that I was less focused on who and being the person I needed to be ahead of time and before achieving what I wanted. And I remember working on shifting my focus to embodying the qualities of a successful, confident, and inspiring coach. And I asked myself, who do I need to be to launch this program successfully? And this is exactly where I find myself in this officially third launch. And I know that I am someone who I need to be someone who believes in the value of the program, who is passionate and confident, who keeps things simple and doable, who can inspire the people that it resonates with to join, and someone who exudes the energy and the essence of the entire program. And as I say, this is where I'm at. And in real time, I can, hand on my heart, say I am feeling the shift in my body and in the way I am then taking inspired action. So you've got to do the doing, but genuinely, I am so conscious and so aware of doing the being work. And the best doing is actually doing the mindset work first. And this is what I'm doing. I am journaling copious amounts of and doing my self-coaching, which was something I mentioned in last week's podcast. So I'm really unpacking my thoughts and I'm really intentionally cultivating who I need to be. So that is my personal experiences. So by adopting this be, do, have approach, as I say, things can shift for you too, and you will feel more aligned, you will feel more energized, and you will feel more like your true self as you show up. Is it still difficult? Do you still feel the discomfort? Do you have to have a word with yourself? Yes, of course, because we are doing big things. We are stepping outside of our comfort zone. And anytime we do that, we will have doubts. It is totally normal. But adopting the approach and being the person who you need to be always kind of counters that and is always louder and more prominent to allow you to take inspired action. So these experiences taught me the profound impact of shifting from a worker high achiever to a purposeful high achiever. And I have to tell you, it is work in progress. And I always say it, that I am a student of this work too. I have not cracked this. I might just be one step ahead of you, and know some of the tools and techniques and do the work, and that's why I am here for you. But believe me, I am alongside you in this journey of becoming a purposeful high achiever, and I do think that it is an ongoing thing. And as you hit your goals and then you aspire to bigger and more challenging goals, then clearly you have to do the work more. So it's not just about what you do, it's about who you are being when you do it. And it's worth saying that this is not my concept or a new concept. It is tried and tested. It's in Stephen Covey's book, 7 Habits of Highly Successful People. It's part of the whole law of attraction philosophy, and also certainly spiritual gurus teach this. So yes, the be, do, have approach is certainly a proven path. So which one are you? As I say, I can certainly relate to the worker approach and definitely have some of the victim approach memories as well. But I've seen the difference, and I know that that is also inevitable for you if you do this work and really allow yourself to ask the questions of who do I need to be. So let's take a moment to do that with a short guided meditation to embrace the purposeful high achiever within you. Let me invite you to close your eyes if you can, to turn your attention inward. And take a deep breath in, expand your belly, pause at the top, and breathe out through your mouth, letting go of any tension in your body, and just allow yourself to relax. Take another deep breath in, expand your belly, pause at the top, and breathe out through your mouth, sinking in just a little bit more. Now bring your awareness to the present moment as you allow your breath to flow naturally. And feel the ground beneath you supporting you. Feel the air around you nourishing you. And take another deep breath in. And gentle breath out. And take a moment to feel gratitude for your body and your mind, and for yourself for being here. Acknowledge yourself for who you are, and also for who you're becoming. Now imagine a warm golden light surrounding you. This light represents your true self, full of potential, purpose, and energy. As you breathe in, feel this light entering your body, filling you with a sense of calm, confidence, and clarity. Allow these qualities to penetrate through your body in this moment. Picture yourself as the person you need to be to achieve your goals. See yourself confident, empowered, and aligned with your purpose. Allow the warm golden light to brighten these qualities within you. With these qualities of confidence, empowerment, and alignment shining bright, visualize yourself taking actions from this place of being. Notice how effortlessly you move towards your goals, driven by a sense of inner wisdom and determination. No matter the setbacks, challenges, or discomfort. Visualize this version of you being the person you need to be, taking inspired action towards your goal. Feel that wash over your whole body. Bring a smile on your face as you feel the tingles in your body, and repeat silently to yourself, I am capable, I am worthy, I am the person who achieves my goals. I am capable, I am worthy, I am the person who achieves my goals. And as you feel those words, allow your body to just sink in a little bit more into the space that holds you. With a deep breath here, relax your face, your jaw, your shoulders, your arms, your back, your hips, your legs, your feet. And bring that smile out into your face as you relax and lean into this intentional version of who you need to be to achieve your goals. This is the Purposeful High Achiever within you, and you can tune into it at any moment by coming back to this practice and going within. When you're ready, gently bring your awareness back to the present moment. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and slowly open your eyes. Have a stretch if that feels good for you. Remember, success flows naturally when you align your actions with who you truly are. Embrace
Thank you
the
for listening to
Purposeful High
another
Achiever
episode of
within
Live
you,
Your True Self
and let
podcast.
this guide
I would be super
your
grateful
journey.
if you would be kind enough to leave me a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts. I really appreciate you, and this simple act helps me reach and inspire more high achievers like you, transform their mindset, navigate through change, and live their true selves. Thank you for your support and being part of our beautiful community.